So that was for sure an impressive win for the Packers. Not a lot of people saw that coming. I mean, you saw all the odds makers, everyone, no more Aaron Rodgers, that the Packers were done. I think almost every odds maker had them at last place in the NFC North, including the Bears, which I think they probably just proved they're a better team than the Bears. I think the Bears could still have a successful season, but we'll get to that in a little bit. My question first, and I'll throw this to Jake, is do you think the Packers, not just in last place, but do you think they are the favorite or at least a contender for the NFC North? You got Jordan Love's play. I've always said that defense is good. Bear fan, I won't out him on Sunday. I said the game's going to be close because the defense, and he laughed at me. Well, I guess he was right. The game wasn't close, but not in the way he was thinking. But yeah, I'll go to Jake first. Do you think the Packers are an NFC North contender now based on what you've seen on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, I think they do. I think they are. Jordan Love, he didn't look that great in the first half against Chicago, but he turned on in the second half. So props to him. And Romeo Dobbs, I think he had the coming out party with 2 touchdowns, um, against Chicago. So see what happens in week 2, I think. And Aaron Jones as well. Aaron Jones is still him. And Jordan Love got some of the rookies involved. Luke Musgrave, Jalen Reed. Quay Walker had a pick six. So
Jordan?
yeah, Jordan.
Okay, so as for the Packers being the favorite in the NFC North, I do not think that. I still think the Lions are better than them. As for a contender, yes, they beat the Bears, so I would think they're a better team than the Bears. And the Vikings, to me, they lost if I know, and they obviously do not look very good. So for right now, I would consider the Packers the second best team in the North.
So
And
to
what
me, and I'll get back to you really quick then. To me, I think that it's a three. I agree that they're a contender. They might not be the favorite. To me, it's a three-team race. So I do see the Vikings still in it just because of what you have, the Kirk Cousins to Justin Jefferson connection. And then the Lions, you can't ignore, played a great game last week in Kansas City. That was one of the things I was wrong on. Although I did say that was if Kelsey played. But no, even without Kelsey, I thought the Chiefs were going to steamroll them. So the Lions are for sure in it. This is going to be an exciting division. I think the Packers, their one thing is A.J. Dillon and then Aaron Jones. They did not do much on the ground game. They didn't have to because Jordan Love played great. He had 3 touchdowns, but especially A.J. Dillon had 13 carries for 19 rushes. They're going to have to get a rushing game going because Jordan Love's not going to play a great game every single game this year, even if he does turn out to be the next
He's
Brett Favre,
not
the
Tua
next Aaron Rodgers.
Tagovailoa.
Well, I'm not sure how that relates to this, but no, I'm kidding. Yeah, Tua is a great quarterback right now, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But Jordan, what were you saying?
Okay, so what this means for the Packers is, like Evan mentioned, the odds makers and all, no Aaron Rodgers. He's off to the Jets. Who, by the way, I hope Aaron gets a full recovery, and I hope he's able to play football again. This might be the end of his Hall of Fame career, so prayers up to him. But as for the Packers, I think that this is a big deal for them actually. First win post Aaron Rodgers era, and it's over your longtime rival, right? The Bears, who is obviously your most hated team. So it's a huge win for them. Let's not um, talk over the Bears a little bit.
Yeah, so let's go to the Bears. So can the Bears still have a good season? That's the thing, because I just said I don't think they're going to contend for the division, but I think they can rebound. I think with Justin Fields at the helm, you can play a little better, especially on offense, just get something going. The problem with the Bears, though, has been they have never had an offensive line. Ever since you go back to the Jay Cutler days 10 years ago when Jay Cutler got that huge contract, that was still a problem that was a problem then. It's still a problem now. That's why you got to draft offensive linemen. That's when people, when we do these draft recaps and everything, and the Eagles draft a tackle, don't they already have 2 good tackles? Yes, but that doesn't last forever in the NFL. So you got to continue to draft good tackles, guards, all of them. And so that's the Bears' biggest issue. I think up front, they played a very good game still. Their secondary got burned a little bit. Where did Eddie Jackson? Eddie Jackson was talking tons of trash in the offseason. What happened on Sunday? That Jordan Love tore you guys to pieces. So the Bears have good parts. Can they mesh it all together? That's still the question. But anyways, I'll throw it around. Jake, what do you think about the Bears?
Yeah, the Bears, I think, I've always been this way. I think the Bears should stay at the number one overall pick, and I think they should draft a quarterback because I don't think Justin Fields is all that in Chicago right now. And because of that, I don't think the Bears contend
Oh, you're kidding
for the
me.
division.
So you're
No,
blaming
I'm
the
not.
no, 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 no. You're blaming the Bears' struggles on Justin Fields. Let me get this right. Let me hear you out. But
Okay, I'm not blaming the Bears struggles on Justin Fields. The Bears struggles is because they don't have a good offensive line. I'm just saying Justin Fields is not that great of a quarterback, and I think they should have moved on.
okay. I think that's a little crazy. This is only the beginning of his third year. He had a great college career. We'll see how it goes. Jordan, what do you think
Yeah,
about the
but he
Bears?
didn't play that
Oh,
great last year either. So,
well, yeah, that he let didn't he get the record for rushing or something? I just don't. That's just not that. It's not true. But go ahead, Jordan.
All right, so the Bears, can they have a good season? Obviously, it's way too early to tell, right? This is only week one. They still have 16 more games to play. But for the Bears losing a divisional game, I don't think that was the ideal start to the season, if I may say that. But I do think that they can rebound. Justin Fields to me is an intriguing young quarterback. Um, when you think of that, you think of dual threat quarterbacks, and Justin Fields to me is one of those. So I think the Bears can rebound. Will they have a great season? That remains to be seen, but the Bears can still contend in my eyes.